Absolutely nuke that subscribe button.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel again, and this time we're playing the Astroneer. It's a game I've never played before. These two guys that are joined with me are on this little blocky, voxel, whatever looking planet. Is my younger brother Ian. Say hello.
Hello, it's me in the
And
orange suit on the left.
my buddy Cody.
Hello.
There he is over there. Um, None of us have. I mean, I've recorded a little bit. I don't know. We're all very new to this, so just kind of bear with us. But I'm going to learn how to play this game. These guys know how to play this game. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, he's gone.
He's going to the center of the planet, I guess.
Hey, I found a cave. Oh god.
Way to start a video off.
He has nothing on him. He'll suffocate and die and come back.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die, honestly.
Yeah, you just that whole is a reminder of what we're of this game.
In the meantime, Seth, bring in our care package.
All right.
Over
Please
here.
help me.
Landing
Please,
pad.
brother.
Examine. Deploy startup package.
Brother,
Okay.
why are you ignoring me? Brother, please.
The nukes, brother. All right.
You dug this can of worms. Now lie in it.
I can't reach my hole.
All right. So,
Fuck.
in order to get started, the game gives us a couple of things as like a care package. This one right here is our oxygenator. Picked it up. You can put that in this slot over here, right behind you.
Oh. There you go.
Now hover over it with your cursor, unpack it, and now we can do tethers. So we'll need to get some resources for tethers, but we'll worry about it in a second.
Okay.
Over here is our starting platform, this one.
Mhm.
Pick that up and put that anywhere where you see one of these plugs. See these plugs I'm holding?
Okay, I'll put it right there then. How do you? Oh.
Right, unpack it. Rotate with bumpers.
Oh my lord. Okay, that's fine.
Cody, did you take the printer?
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay. You can move that a little closer as well, so just so you can connect things up. And connect the, there you go.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. And
Connected.
unpack the printer. Put that in the center and unpack the printer.
All right. Here we go.
Alright, now we can print stuff. First off, we're going to want to get materials. Over here we have some compound. Let's get some of that first for tethers. Ooh. And actually we have a power cell. Around the landscape you'll find scrap. Stuff like this, like from previous engagements. And you can find just about anything, like batteries, solar panels, little wind turbines. This is what I got in my backpack here is like a portable charger kind of thing. It'll give you battery power until it runs out.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Do you guys or one of you want to explain the objective of this game?
So, the basic objective of this game is to colonize this entire solar system. At the center of each planet is a gateway core that we need to activate, and then that allows us to teleport to a satellite revolving around the sun. And once we activate 7 plinths on that satellite, we beat the game. So, scattered around all the planets, there are 7 of them, well, 5 planets and 2 moons, are gates that allow us to teleport in between those other gates on that one planet, and then eventually to the core once we activate it. The core allows us to teleport to the satellite and then back to other planets. That is very late game, and allows us for, instead of having to use a rocket to go to the next planet, we can just teleport there. We have to bring certain resources to each core, each planetary core, to unlock the gateway, and then we have to do that again to bring that plinth up to the space station. That is a very convoluted way of explaining it, but it is a long road from here, and it will not be easy. So, oh, you're already making tethers. Okay. Yep. You found resin over there?
I found a shit ton of resin. And some more
Compound is the gray bubbles.
Alright, so obviously people are going to be like, oh, well, he knows how to use the gun. He knows how to put down stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and say that we did a little bit of a test run last week or so. Just so I
Yeah,
can
we
kind of
already
get
ran
my
him through the
bearing.
basic tutorial.
So,
Like i.e. how to interact with stuff on the ground, how to use the gun, how to use the backpack. Some of the basic, very basic stuff. We'll be teaching him the more difficult stuff as it comes into play, as like how to print stuff, he kind of knows how to print stuff, how to research stuff, how to move around on the planet, how to do this, that, proper way to exploration, and all the other resources. So far, he's only come in contact with resin and compound, and a few research samples. So, as we progress, we'll teach him other things.
yeah. To be
just
fair,
help play the game.
I really don't know how to play this game. I
You
just
found-
literally.
You already found graphite, Cody.
I don't know what that means, but I'm
I
gonna
thought
build
that
a
was
research
lithium.
chamber.
I thought that was lithium there for a second. I got really excited. I didn't even know you could find
No,
lithium
bro,
on
there's
this
a
planet.
fucking, there's a broken rocket ship over here. That's where I got the medium storage room.
Oh, okay. And there's also sphalerite.
Yo,
That's zinc, right? Yep.
the warp
Okay.
gate's really, really
Do we have a
close to us, by
generator?
the way.
We do have a small generator.
No, you can build one out of compound, I think. Yep, you need a
Well-
piece of compound.
Alright, well, here is. I'm building a small generator. I'm already building a research station over there.
All right.
Where do I put a generator?
Generator, you can put it literally down on the ground, and then connect it with this wire.
Oh.
And now put organic on top of that.
Do I have any organic?
Do you have?
I do.
Oh yeah, this green over here is some organic. If you have resin in your backpack, go through your backpack printer until you find small canister and
I
print
already
that.
made one. Already made one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. Oh my god.
Good.
The research
Right.
chamber is almost
Eventually-
done as well.
It's actually only about halfway done.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It's.
You can tell by how much material is left on top of the printer head.
Oh, okay. Cody, you want to explain exactly what you're doing, where you're at? Because I have no idea where you went.
He's on the
Oh,
other side of the planet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just kind of
we already
wandering
talked
off.
about
I found a rocket
gates.
ship, and now I'm going towards the warp gate right now, just to
Okay.
light up the area.
Yeah, if you come over here, Seth, you can show the viewers. If you look off in that direction towards Cody's blip, that blue, very faint blue column of light, that's one of 6 gateways on this planet. They're equidistant, spread apart. There's one at the North Pole, one at the South Pole, and 4 spread equally along the equator. And those are the teleport points.
Between
So that
planets.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that just allows us to teleport around the planet faster. The column of light just makes it easier to spot because these planets are decently large.
Yeah, we put our research center right.
You need to make a platform.
Oh.
So if you come over to this printer, go through and look for medium platform A. I think it costs 2 resin.
Large platform A. Yeah.
Oh, large platform. Okay.
All right.
Yep. We're collecting research. Just put it here for now. So Cody's been collecting research. I got this. The one on the bottom, it's like a mineral, and the one on the top's a plant. Those are everywhere on the planet, and we're going to need a lot of them in order to pay for more material, or not material, equipment. That's the word.
Okay.
So if you press select, it'll bring up the research pad.
Right.
Currently we're not researching anything, so our rate is 0, and we have 46 bytes in the bank. And this is basically the in-game currency to buy or unlock more
Like upgrades.
stuff. We still have, yes,
Okay.
we still have to use material to make it, but it just allows us, it unlocks it for us. It's a tech tree. So one of the early things you'll want to do is be able to produce more power, because as you can see, this printer head is really slow. If you look at any one of these cable connectors, it'll tell you the power supply of the base. See how it's red?
Yeah.
The red is the current demand. The yellow is how much we're supplying. See what I mean?
Okay. Oh, so it's finished.
Yep, it finished. So you can put down that platform anywhere. You can chain cables off of each other. It won't matter. Don't put it in the research chamber. Let me move that out of the way.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't build stuff right here. There's not much room. There's a cable connector right here. So build it like right where I'm standing.
Yeah, be careful of my cave.
Oh yeah, that's just gonna plummet. I'm gonna build that over.
Aw.
Totally forgot about that. Alright, so now you just take the connector.
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Yep, and now you
take
break this
the
over.
Research center. Oops.
Yo,
That
who
is
broke
a-
my tether?
There you go, you're safe.
Cody just
I'll
pooped
fucking
himself.
kill a man out here.
Cody just dies.
I love how he instantly knew, like, yo, my tether.
Well, I mean, it is the only thing keeping him alive.
It really is.
Alright, so research is very expensive in terms of power. And it takes upwards of minutes, up to like half an hour sometimes,
Oh my
to
god.
research something.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this one,
Depends.
it doesn't tell you until you're researching it, but what it does tell us is that we're going to get 720 bytes total, with probably 12 at once. So okay, we're getting 20 bits a minute, and there are 720 bytes left in the research sample.
Okay.
I just got an achievement. I've
Yes.
researched something in your game. Oh, I'm looking through it. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
So if you look into that panel, it'll tell you don't press A. It'll void the research.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh, I
Um,
see. It says 10 minutes remaining. Alright, so in 10 minutes that'll be done researching. We can put the other one on there. And
Yep.
we'll have
There's also a
720 bytes by the
visual.
end.
Yeah. So this game relies almost entirely on visual aid. As you can see, your backpack has power and oxygen with yellow and blue respectively.
Right.
If you look in the research chamber, it looks like it's filling up with water, almost.
Yeah, okay.
You see that when that gets all the way to the top, that blue, I guess, field of aura, a hologram, whatever you want to call it, when that gets to the top, that's the progress bar, basically.
Okay, alright. So you don't really need to look at the time. You just kind of come back in a little bit.
Nope, and it'll make a chime, like it'll go doom doom when it's done, and let you know. And Cody's just been collecting research, which is good, so we're gonna need like tons of this. Because some of the researches are like in the 1500s, or 15,000s, I mean.
Oh my god. Alright, well, we're going to need better
Yeah,
generators
that's
then.
ridiculous.
For
Yeah, we're
all the
gonna.
power
There's
stuff.
there's different ways of power. There's batteries. Like one of the most expensive things is an RTG, which is radio thermogenic generator, I think, something like that. Basically, heat from radiation to make power, and that costs 12.5 grand. And on top of that, it's expensive to make.
Small canister. In my backpack. I got 2 more.
Yeah, put the. Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah, we should make. We should make more storage. Down here in the bottom right is sphalerite. Normally you would have to mine that out, but Cody found a crashed ship that had some on it. This, when we eventually get a smelter up, will become zinc. If you hover over it, it's a zinc material. It's zinc ore. Sphalerite is zinc ore. If you want to compare it to Minecraft, I guess.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And if you ever need a refresher, you can pause, press right bumper till you go over to the rocket ship. Scroll down to resources, and that's everything in the game, resource-wise.
Oh, wow. Cool. Ammonium, astronium.
Yep. First tab, let me get back in it. First tab is everything you can mine, but remember, not everything is on every planet.
Okay, so this is all the stuff
The game
that you
tells
find
you
is natural
which planet
resources.
has which material. Yeah. So every planet will have compound and resin. Every planet will. And other planets are higher in concentration of, say, iron, which is hematite. Laterite is aluminum. Malachite is copper. Wolframite is titanium, or not. It's tungsten. Titanite is titanium. Your next page over is everything that you smelt, or that you have to use a furnace to get that. Essentially, next one over is all gases. You can use an atmospheric condenser to pull gas out of the air. Again, some gases are only available on certain planets. And the last one you have to use a chemistry chamber to get, which combines 2 resources and sometimes a gas.
I like how they all have their own unique symbol.
Yep. Like I said, this game is highly visual. It's tries to get away with not using a UI whenever possible.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. What is that?
All right.
Oh,
That is organic. So that will eventually, when we get a smelter, we can smelt that into carbon. And there's a tier 2 generator, a medium generator, that uses carbon a lot more efficiently. It makes a lot more power per block. That is ammonium. Ammonium we use for rocket fuel, which is hard to get. We can use a... Okay, that's actually the next thing we're going to do. We're going to get a soil centrifuge up next. So, do we have to research that? I don't remember.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm trying
a
so
soil
hard.
Centrifuge. Okay, a soil centrifuge. You know the canister you made?
Yeah.
We can fill that up with soil, and we can spin out the soil into certain resources. Okay, no, we haven't researched soil centrifuge yet. So when that research thing is done, we'll have enough bytes to buy it, or to not buy it, to research it, and then we can build it. Let's work on getting a bigger printer first. It's a medium printer, right? Yep, that's a medium printer, so we should be able to build it. Like I said, we put soil into the soil centrifuge, spin it out into a certain resource, and it costs different amounts of soil. You are burning fuel. You can put more... Yeah, you can put more canisters on your gun, and they'll also fill up if they're in your backpack. I just hold them on my gun because it keeps my backpack clear. Cody doing the work with all the research samples here. Yeah, I usually, later down the line, I get a large rover and cover it with large soil or large storage, and then I can get like 30 research samples at once.
It's the best way to do it, honestly.
It's the only way that I've seen. I mean, why would you want to do that?
You just
I
build a
mean,
fucking train out of it.
yeah, I do. I get like three. I get three of them, and I fill them up with the large storage, and then I just drive across the landscape, ripping every soil sample apart I see.
Oh my lord. Alright, well, this has been 21 and a half minutes of me of have you ever seen somebody
Absorbing information.
Yeah, but like have you ever seen somebody like pour a glass of a drink and they're not paying attention and the glass just starts to overflow?
And then they just keep pouring.
That's my brain right now.
Okay.
I'm
it'll start to
losing
click.
information that I've had since third grade.
Like I no longer understand how a triangle works.
No, I have no clue. You said something about the Pythagorean theorem earlier when we were playing Minecraft, and I didn't even remember like what that meant. I'm gaining
What the fuck
brain
is that
cells,
shit?
but losing brain cells at the same. Oh my god, that's a hole. Well, my god, it looks like we don't need much resin. There's resin all over this planet.
You don't have to dig it out, Cody. You can just pull it out of the ground.
I know, I was just digging you a hole.
All right. Well, this has
Alright.
been 20, almost 25 minutes of me learning. So if you guys liked this so far, come back, watch the second episode that we're going to be filming, probably right this second, because I want to learn more about this game. But if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See
Don't
you
forget
later.
to ring that bell.
Titties.
Slap that bell! No.
Absolutely nuke that subscribe button.
Nuke that
Bro,
subscribe
just go
button
to a
from
different
orbit.
channel.
just leave my channel. It's bad. All right. Have a nice night, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
I'm
Yes,
doing
we have
1,000
polls.
calculations per second, and they're all wrong.
they made me faster, not smarter. I'm still a retard. What's going on, guys? Welcome to part 2. Say hi, everybody. We just jumped from
Hello.
one video to the other.
It's
Obviously,
been 10 seconds.
it has literally been 10 seconds.